Hi everyone, this is Daisy and welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. For today's video, I'm here again in my veranda area and I will be showing you, as promised, how do I clean up the pots here. There are lots of casualties already, but what I am happy about is that the sun already show up today. So if you can see my succulent, it is already sunny. So there, it's finally the sun show up and I am happy, so I can start cleaning up the succulent, because I don't clean up them when they are wet, because they are really prone to getting mushy whenever I try to clean up the pot, especially when I'm removing the weeds. So we can start now. First, I want to show you the tools that we need to use. So I prepared also here a pail or a small amount of soil mix in case we need it in refilling the pots with soil mix. If it's composed of 50% loam soil, 50% pumice stone, and the pumice stone is mongo inside. The loam soil is already composed of garden soil, vermicast, rice hull, and carbonized rice hull, and other organic materials. So I also have here a scissor, a stick, and this tool that blows off the water in the set. So I just put it here also in case we need this one. So that's what the tools that I usually use when I'm cleaning up the pots of my succulent. So first we are going to start this one. So this one, if you could remember, the leaves of this variegated undulata become mushy because of the rain, everyday rainy. And this is our part of our hakoho. Before it was so big, now it's getting smaller because the weeds is trying to get the nutrients that's supposed to be taken by or absorbed by our hakoho. So we're going to clean up this pot and we're going to cut this variegated undulata. So I'll be using alcohol, 70% isopropyl alcohol, in order to disinfect the stem of the undulata before I pot it. Then I will place this variegated undulata on here in the veranda area too, in the part where there's a little roof, so it won't get wet. But I think it will not rain this day, so it will be fine here. So the next one is that we're going to clean up. So this one, I will not throw this. This might give us babies or pups. So I'll just put this aside. So the next spot is this one. So first we have to remove the dried leaves. And then what I use to remove the weeds is a stick. Why? Because these sticks can go underneath the soil mix, which whenever I try to remove the weeds, I want the roots to be removed also, or else if it will get cut lang, the see, if I'm trying to push or to pull the weeds, the soil mix is trying to look. Can you see it? See. So I need to remove it together with the roots, so it will not grow anymore. Oh, look at the roots. So, and also I will remove the small ones. Remove it. Oh, that's it. If you need to add soil, you may add so like this. So I have cleaned up and removed the dried leaves beneath also the rosette of the coco. So that's how I clean up. So this is the next one. If you would see, you think it's okay, but I want to remove the flower stalk. See, there are dried leaves there. All you have to do is remove it using your hand, but you can also use tongue if you want to. So that's it. So when you're removing the leaves, it's much better if you remove it until to the deepest part. I mean the one attaching to the stem. So there's more. So if you would see, there's baby there growing. So you have to check also if there are mealybugs, because the baby loves mealybugs. They want to taste the babies. So there's another flower stalk there. So I want to remove it. So that's how I clean it. So to make sure that there's no pest where the flower stalk is, you can put, or I put as part of my preventing them having mealybugs or any pests. So I put an ample amount of alcohol. So alcohol will dry up quickly, so it's fine. And for this one, if you would see, it's okay, but if you would see, the leaf is falling down or facing down already. So what I do when I have this kind of succulent to prevent the pests living on the stem inside, I always remove the leaves like this, the one with the dry and the one facing down, so the plant can breathe and the air can flow inside the stem. No pests and mealybugs will live on it. So I want the stem to be seen. So if you would see, there's baby underneath and mealybugs are starting to come in. So if you would see, there's a wiping there. So that's what I want to prevent. That's why I'm removing these lower leaves from this pot. So since I spotted already mealybugs, so what do we have to do is just spray alcohol on it. And you can use also a brush, this one, to make sure that the mealybugs will be gone. You can scrape it off using a soft paintbrush. So there. So look at this, it's so nice and big. So just like what I showed you, you just have to remove the small weeds, the dried leaves. That's basically how we clean, or I clean my succulents in the veranda area. So it took me another week to clean this up because I'm waiting for the sun to shine. So, and we are lucky and blessed to see the sun today. So even if the weeds are small like this, I still use stick to remove it, so that the roots will come with it when I remove it. So it's much easier to remove the roots. rather than uprooting your succulent and pot it again, because succulent is very sensitive. The roots are so thin, so it's delicate, so you don't want them to be disturbed. Especially the weather now is unpredictable. It rains, it's sunny. So here's an example again with dried leaves. So all we have to do is remove it. So when you remove the dried leaves, check also if there are pests. So this is my Orion, pretty nice in color. And this is my Bloody Maria. So there are dried leaves in between. So there's a baby also. So I'm checking also the baby if there are mealybugs on it, because the mealybugs really love to feed on the babies of the succulent, just like what I have showed you last time with the. So that's how I clean up. Cleaning up your succulent really take up much of your time, especially when you have lots, just like me. I have lots of succulents or pots of succulents here in my veranda area, so I won't be able to finish everything. So when you remove leaves or flower stalks, be sure to take care of the leaves. Just like this one, I damaged it, but it's fine. So yeah, that's why it's also advisable to use tongs, but I'm not used of using tongs, so I just use my bare hands to clean it up. So this is my neon breaker. Doesn't look good. This is the mother rosette, and these are the babies. So I think there's pests on the mother set. So I'm planning to cut it na, to remove the leaves na lang of the inner set. Oh no, I changed my mind. I'm just going to put an ample amount of alcohol on the succulent. I made a mistake, guys. So this is the Peach and Pride, the one we clean up with the big beads, and this is our coho. So they're different. So sorry for the wrong information. So I just realized, because I transferred the pad of a coho. Oh no! So look at the coho. The slide cord lip there. So hard to remove. Yeah. Look at it. So it outgrown its path already, but I'm not planning to repot this today. Just clean up the dried leaves below so the pest will not come. I don't see any mealybugs on the lower stem, so I think it's fine. So I'll just schedule when I will repot this, and I'll make a video out of it so you will know how do I repot my succulents. So it's actually heavy, the succulent, especially this rosette, it's heavy. So look at this, almost all of its seed is gone. So we have to remove this black and lushy leaves. I think it was attacked by fungus. So we have to clean it up. I'm not sure what happened to this. Oh no, see, there's no roots already. And I think there's really bugs on the stem, so we have to cut it and repot it again. If you would see, the stem is not really that healthy. So we cannot pot it here on this pot because it's too big. So we have this small pot, like a propagation pot. So we just have to put our soil mix and then put alcohol on the stem and then put this. So I'm just going to put it in the propagation area here in our veranda area. So that's how I do. We're trying to save the succulent by cleaning it up and save what we can save and try to propagate it. So this is an example of a amabil with two heads. So this is one of the hardest kind of succulent to remove the dried leaves beneath. So let's try not to damage the succulent. So here, so that's it. That's how I remove. So this is our pot of suyon. So you can see there's lots of, and I want to cut this one because there's already aerial roots on it, so we can propagate it too. So when I do cleaning up, I try to propagate what can I propagate. So all you have to do is cut it. So look at the aerial roots. But you have also the option of not to cut this. So I wanted to spray alcohol on the part that we cut. So for this one, it's fine. Just have to clean up the lower leaves so that the pest will not go. And then after cleaning up the dried leaves, I can spray alcohol. So we are going to put this cutting to this pot. First we have to fill this up with our soy mix like this, and just simply put the cuttings of the suyo. And I'm going to place this on the area where it will not get wet for the meantime because it's newly cut. So for this kind of succulent, I cannot save this anymore because look, it is really infested, the stem, I think the roots. So I have to throw this away rather than making the other parts of succulent be contaminated with the pest it has. So all I have to do is remove it from the pot and throw it away. So that's how I clean up, removing the weeds, removing the dried leaves, and try to propagate what can propagate. So these are only the part that I have cleaned up for today and I have shared. I will be doing the same thing from all the pots. So this is only 1/4, I guess, the one I clean up and show to you. So you have to repeat all the things that I need to do. Remove the dried leaves, the broccoli leaves, put alcohol on those succulents that have pests. So there are lots more to clean up. So I guess the video is too long and I have already shared to you the basic things that I do when I'm cleaning up the pot of succulents here in the veranda area. So I hope you learned something new. You can try it out in your succulents while you're cleaning them up to make them stay healthy. So it's a good thing that you have to clean it up once in a while, once a week or every 2 weeks, so that the pests will not live on them. So sometimes when it's too late already to clean them up, you cannot save them anymore. So it's better to prevent than to make cure. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something new from me. Bye for now. See you on my next video. Bye. God bless us all. See you on my next vlog. See you on Friday.